Look at you, you butterscotch biscuit. There's a lot of things we've got to learn about crypto, friends. We are here. We are pretending like we are going to make it, but that's all really what we need. We just got to pretend. You fake it till you make it, friends. There are boomers out there with a lot of money, and they have nowhere to deploy it because they're seeing us on this crypto casino island, and they're just saying, what are you degenerates doing? And we're like, you know what? There's this thing called like kind of a 4-year cycle, but it's kind of going to get scammed later on, but don't worry about that part. But we kind of just like move up by the fractal of time. And they're looking at this, and they're just scratching their heads going, there is absolutely no way on God's green earth this works. Well, let me tell you something. It works, buddy. Just sit over there, keep your back straight. Let me continue. We are waiting for those sweet bull market green candles. Will the 4-year cycle repeat all over again? Yes, until it won't. Welcome to markets, friends. We don't really know. It's never really reliable. We're lucky this stuff even works, to be honest. Okay, it depends how many people we're going to onboard in the next cycle. So why am I talking about this? So quick numbers, so you know. Firstly, orange juice, 1, 3, or 5x cubed. Secondly, there are now 419 million people in crypto. When I say these numbers, people who are in denial, and that's okay, there's always going to be these people. They say, I don't believe that number because little Timmy over there, he's only got like $80 in crypto. He doesn't count. Look, you can sit here and you can pretend like the market revolves around you, or you can listen to your friend Somi and like, subscribe, belly button, and all too, and realize that the market is smarter than you and me. It knows what's going on. It's an effective pricing mechanism. How do we translate that to our crypto bags going up or down? Well, even though little Timmy has $89 in his account, see, you think that little Timmy should be allocated $89,000. But what you don't know is the way it works is with little Timmy, he's already looked at crypto and he doesn't see enough value yet, utility yet, to put in $80,000. He's basically looked at it and he goes, I don't think it's worth that much. So this is a very, very important thing to realize, because you don't want to be trapped like a Bitcoin maxis, friends. The Bitcoin maxis, they say, well, you know, Bitcoin is the greatest thing and it's going to 10 million in their mind. So they go, okay, everybody else who isn't allocated to Bitcoin, they're wrong and they're going to allocate. It's a very noble belief, but it's not the right belief, friends. You can't look at Soilana and Dog with a Hat doing 10,000x and meme coins and JPEGs and real DeFi and fake DeFi and everything in between. You can't look at that activity and see Metcalfe's law and people moving around and people hunting yield and trading and flipping. You can't look at all that and go, well, they just don't know what they're doing. It's all going to come back to my coin. Because you're going to be waiting a very long time. Gold maxis have been waiting for that. And they're able to manipulate the price of gold down. So you can't have that attitude. That's why we're here, friends. That's why there are many ways to make money in crypto, especially in the bull market coming. Everybody has their own edge. Stick to your own lane. I'm just telling you, you can stick to your own lane. If you are gifted enough, like a savant, like you're a trader and you're going to do well, good on you. You don't need everybody else, all right? But you're in the top 5%. For the other 95%, thousands and thousands of us, not going to work, all right? Not going to work. And guess what, friends? You actually make more money than them in the long run. So don't even worry about that. It's not like you're missing out. It's just that they get more dopamine hits when they have like a big day and post screenshots and stuff, okay? So many ways to make money, friends. There are people flipping JPEGs, doing trading, scalping, people hunting gems and trying to sell on a 2x. You have people who are hunting airdrops and they're committing to all these. What have I chosen? Of course, long-term buy and hold. You get core undervalued coins. And what's the secret, friends? I've told you so many times. Yes, it's super, super hard to look at things, but you just change it to a weekly time frame. And then you just say, all right, I'm going to commit for 2 years. That's it. That's the only thing you can do. I'm going to commit for 2 years, weekly time frame. That's actually how you make the most. And you do no leverage. I'm also committing to Launchpads. I'm doing as many IDOs as I can get my hands on. Yes, I'm going to try share them with you. Thing is, friends, I'm going to miss out on a lot. Why? I'm not opening up any files. A lot of these scamming, grifting scum, they send fake Trojan files. They say, hey, review this thing on your thing, and it ends up being like a full-on Trojan. Now, I'm not going to grift and do any of these anyway. Like, screw them, friends. All these people scammed you and me. Think I'm going to go fall into that same trap? No. But if we get access, like, hey, this might be a cheap ICO price. Maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. We'll participate as much as we can. So you have two strategies there. You have, all right, I'll just long-term buy and hold, and also the different ICOs. The good thing is, friends, if you do an ICO and IDO, and you're doing it early enough like we are, you're just basically, you're becoming a long-term punter. You're just relying on the next 3, 6, 9, or 12 months of marketing runway to happen. And the best marketing of all is the bull market green candles. We're hoping when eventually that happens, you get your token unlocks. And yeah, it's a scum game. You're going to get your token unlocks. Maybe it'll only be like 1 out of 10, right? 10% of your token unlocks. You're just going to have to dump it out and rotate into more core coins that you want. But there are people hunting all these other types of edges out here. You know, on-chain, there's people doing Telegram trading bots. Yes, I'm just telling you, friends, people try to complicate it, but it all comes down to the same thing. It's your time frame. You know, all these people going airdrops and this and that and trading and whatever. It's all the same game. It's short-term trading, friends. But remember, friends, remember what it comes down to. The new people coming in this next cycle. We need a lot more emotional money to come in. And it's very interesting when everybody tries to talk about their own different coins, friends. Because look, yes, there's a lot of people in crypto. And remember, don't get trapped. They're always going to tell you, you're still so early. You're so early. Friends, yes, we are early. We haven't had the Bitcoin halvening. We're early. Bitcoin hasn't broken the all-time high. We're early. Many altcoins, layer ones, they haven't reached, 10 billion minimum. When all of them are over 10 billion, sure. We're no longer early. Okay, we're so early right now. But eventually, we're not early. That's it. Because the prices are high. It's expensive. And it's tough because by the nature of markets and liquidity and market caps, it's 1 in 10 people are saying, nah, too expensive. 9 out of 10 people saying, no, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Remember, you were euphoric 30 days ago, but we kept going up. And then we kept going up, so they're always going to pin you down for that. But you're going to have to trim out at some point. That's why I'm always thinking about that game, friends. Always thinking the steps ahead. Who cares about today? It's too late. We're going to go buy the tops of the big fat green candles. You can't. Welcome the pumps. Remember what Ivan said. Respect the pumps. You welcome the pumps. And when the pumps happen, aha, people are in a fever of getting pumped. So buy undervalued gems because maybe the pump will come to you. Now, don't forget people's narratives are just going to say whatever they need to say to pump their bags. Like here's the actual real numbers. I mean, like Ethereum has almost 28 billion total value locked, 66 billion in stablecoins. Solana only has 1.2 billion locked and only 1.8 billion in stablecoins. Like the competition is not even close, but guess what? Solana at the time of posting this message, had 4 green monthly candles that were big, and Ethereum wasn't. So we're the cool kid. We're that hot girl on the block. Woo! Everyone takes their turn. You got to be careful who you believe because they're always going to be ushering in you at the tops. And there's going to be people who will rotate around like mercenaries. They're just going to rotate around, friends, trying to get in. But I promise you something. Here's the one thing. These people who are trading, their risk management, because it's so logical and fine-tuned and rational, they're not going to be able to make the real gains. Which is counterintuitive, right? You'd think, wait a minute, you're telling me somebody without the risk management, with the risk management, okay, they're with the risk management and they're rigid and they're tight and it's understanding, they're not going to make it. Well, some of them will make it. A lot of them won't. Because the truth is, you go back and look at any coin, they just blow the upside so hard and so fast, and there's all these triangles that go down and fake out that you can't possibly, as a sane, rational person, sit through that, watching these like 4-hour candles and go, yeah, I'm not getting out ever. But that's actually how you win in crypto. How you win and goes, I don't care what your stupid triangle's doing, we're going up, baby. And then it does, and it does, and it does, and it keeps going. That's a bull market. Bull market, that's what happens. Where it just keeps blowing up to the upside. But eventually, the party ends. I'm praying we're going to be shown signals at the very end. That's why, friends, I mean, like 80K Bitcoin, You got to be ready. Doesn't matter what your bags say. So these are the fundamentals. Like, yeah, dude, Solana's going to flip Ethereum, dude. Just appreciate these pumps as they come. I love seeing these ecosystems pump. I love the fact that Solana pumped, Avalanche pumped, Injective pumped. I like it because I know that means people don't really have any loyalty, right? It's funny. Oh, you're pumping? You are going to flip Ethereum, sir. And then they go down. Ah, you're trash. It's the same game. But the good thing is we want to see the moving money. That's what we want to see. We want to see it moving like a seesaw, moving up and down the swing. That's the best thing we want to see for our bags because it means it's going to be a fast pump when things happen. But also it means my whole thesis about this thing ending early is also going to probably be ushered in as well. So friends, there's also an interesting comment here. Just want to remind you, there's going to be ratios that go up and down. People call flip. There's the flippening coins. When people start talking about flippening and all these, just be careful. Not just ETH flippening, anything flippening. That is usually warning too euphoric. It's one of these X factor signals that I keep in the back of my head, my little peanut brain head, right? Because it's just a little peanut brain here. There's plenty empty space in this skull. Okay, hollow. Very hollow. When people start saying, we're going to flip this, I've just noticed, I'm like, oh, okay, warning sign. Now, think about it. I always say, yeah, Link's going to flip XRP. I don't know when, some point this century, but because I was saying it, I saw other people saying it to other coins, and I noticed, oh, that was the top of your coin. And then I noticed another one, oh, okay, that's the top of your coin. Meme coins as well, friends. Low cap, mid cap, meme coins. People going, oh, we're going to flip this. We're going to flip this one. That's when it starts making it to your feed and you start hearing it, you're like, oh, okay, that means a lot of people are sharing it because they're euphoric, and it's a sign that the crowd is really, really strong for that. Now, one of the original flippenings, man, it came from 2017. So what happened was Roger Ver, friends, Roger Ver allegedly spent between 80,000 Bitcoin to 120,000 Bitcoin, allegedly. And he spent that to pump up Bitcoin Cash and try to get Bitcoin Cash to flip Bitcoin. And I think Bitcoin's like 15K or whatever, and then Bitcoin Cash was like 6K. He really tried to get it to flip it, but you couldn't jam it. You couldn't. You know, you might be able to see it on the chart here. You can see BCH, right? Where exactly where it is, where he tried to do it. Right here. Like bang, bang, bang. See, like, hey, we're going to flip. Look, it went to literally 0.26 of a Bitcoin. So one Bitcoin Cash was 26% of Bitcoin. And look what it is today, all the way down to, oh my God, 0.5% from 26. Wow. So see, flippening, all these, it's tough. I'm not promising you, it's not easy. Yeah, it is tough. That's why we're praying, man. I'm just praying, whatever we're in, you buy the undervalued stuff. I don't care if it's a Ponzi, if it's a scam. If no one's looking at it, sweet. Maybe the low cost of attention will eventually come to it. Okay, just don't buy the top of tippity top green candles. You can find your edge anyway, friends. I'm just telling you, like on average, not even on average, 95% of people, you already got a job, man. You have a job already. You got a job. You're working. You're increasing your wages, hopefully, right? Maybe you can get a promotion. You're working a job, you're making money, just DCA hard, man. Just not financial advice, just DCA into your bags hard. Going into on-chain and then doing all these, you know how it's going to turn out. Go back to the last cycles. Because think about it, man. I'm here to level you up. You're thinking like, oh, on-chain, NFT, airdrop, blah, blah, blah. You see all these, blah, 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 like dopamine hits. But really, it's just two things, friends. It's long-term and short-term. And guess what? In the long-term camp, yeah, 95% of people win. That's it. Because they're not screwing it up. In the short-term camp, 95% of them are losing. Of course, there's more nuance to that. You got to find the right coins. That's the whole game. Okay, increasing your position size with spot, adding, be infinitely better. Rather than spending 12 hours a day trying to look for some new meme, dog coin trash. And you know these people as well, friends, you know, on-chain as well. On-chain or a lot of the edges, like, yeah, I'll play around in it. Maybe I'll try scout, but you can't get short. Okay, you can't get short. So when the market dumps, it's just everybody exiting. So you're like, oh, crap, now kind of got to wait for it to get good again, trying to scalp around. And you might say, okay, but I can get short on the perpetual shorts. Yeah, but if you're doing that, now you're back into the trading game and the higher market caps have more competition, right? So you need a strategy and now you're just becoming a trader. You see, it's just a circle. So it is what it is, man. This is how you're going to have to just conceptualize this game. That's why I'm feeding my lottery ticket type of the lottery ticket satiation basically in your belly. So yeah, talking about those lottery coins as well. You know what it is. It's just everyone's trying to buy trash. I've been telling you, man. How many times, friends? I've been telling you for a long time this year. There's way too many coins. Way too many. And it's so contextual. It goes, okay, Soilana's coin went up. And it's like the 4th green monthly candle. Okay, now we have this amazing period. Amazing. It's just 2 weekends. You waited the whole time with your stable coin sideline to go and trade. And guess what? 5 out of 100 you're going to do well. The other 95 are going to get wrecked. See what I mean? It's not... You know the game, friends. It's not the game. It's just... Every time a lottery ticket wins, someone says, see, let me wave my lottery ticket. See, I bought the dog with a hat. What about everybody else? What about people who bought the dog with a melon on their head? Okay, where are they? They lost all their money. Think about it. Last cycle, who won? People who bought in 2019 and 2020. They shut their mouths and they bought every freaking dip. They got as hard as they can. Family friendly show, and they sold. Those are the people who won. And they're probably still holding. They don't even have to sell. They're still in the game. They're going to win over the next 10 years. Do you know of how many times you read a story, friends, or seen on some YouTuber who goes, how I won in the last market was I traded 3x leverage and 15x and I got short on this and that. Like, I know people who've done that. I know, but I can count what? Like, I know about 40 to 50. How many success stories, though, are there of people who did well buying and holding? 40 to 50,000? The answer's obvious. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget to tell mum and dad we do love and appreciate them. Catch you soon.